Well, welcome everybody.
Howdy. How is everybody tonight?
Let me turn this reverb off a little bit.
And by everybody,
talk like a human.
Cliff's the world's most famous beach. That must be Daytona, and we know that's Daytona.
My good friend Andrew Rickman, who's been on the show, you might remember Andrew, big boy from up here in North Carolina. He's been playing down near Cocoa, and he got broadsided by a car on his motorcycle last week. So
that's not good. Not good.
Send some prayers out for him. Hello, Paul Laticano. How are you? And
We got
Luann and
Luann's
Koala
on
Bear,
there,
and
Koala
Cliff.
Bear's there, and Deborah Martinez. Jay is on there. Hey, Jay.
Hey, I don't see my brother Joe.
Well, the Blue Lobster will be on there. You know,
I know he
he's a
will.
little slow. You know,
He's probably inviting people.
he's probably. I'm gonna have to. He needs to start giving me credit. It looks like he's kind of switched over to Guinness. He's been drinking some Guinness instead of his standard. What's he drink?
Whatever's on sale.
No, he drinks. What's the oldest brewery in America?
Yingling, Joe's a Yingling
He drinks
guy, yeah.
Yingling. Yeah. He's a Yingling man.
All right. Well, give us a tune.
Let's play some song. Here's an old Bob Seger tune here. On a long and lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one-note song. You think about the woman, the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours, there's nothing much to do. You don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing Starkey. Here I go, turning the page. But you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road. You can feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. Pretending doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches. You got a woman or a man, you always seem outnumbered, so you don't dare take a stand. Here I am on the road. Here I am, I'm on the stage. Here I go, playing Starkey. Here I go, turning the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away. The sweat pours out your body. It's like the music that you play. Late on in the evening while you lie awake in bed, the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head. You smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing Starkey. go, turn the page. Here I am on the road. Here I am, I'm on the stage. Here I go, way it started. Here I go, turn the page. Here I go, turn the page.
That song never gets old.
Bob
Ever.
Seger. No, it does
never
not.
Gets old.
It does
Never
not.
gets old. John Dowdy, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. We dined on some more of that great Chinook salmon tonight. I wanted to make sure we got to share some with Tom.
And Tom appreciates it. It was deluxe.
It really is a little different than anything I've ever had before
That's
as far
so
as
good.
salmon goes.
Most appreciated. Well, there's the blue lobster.
There he is. Hey, brother. How are you? How are you? Uncle Pete is there, too. Hey, Pete. How are you? And Lincoln. Lincoln. I missed your call today, brother. Lincoln is place in Ponce Inlet called Down the Hatch.
All right.
A really good seafood restaurant.
I heard you
They
talk
have-
about that.
They have lots of entertainment there. They are friends to live music, which makes them my friend.
All of the folks who appreciate live music. We appreciate all of you. Especially now, look here, Koala Bear. I just want you to see what we're we're consuming tonight.
Yes,
We've got
we
the
are.
fancy little shot glasses, and we might as well go ahead and have a sip, right, Doc?
Only a sip, yes.
A sip. Just a little sip between your cheek and your gum.
If my beard starts curling, you'll know why.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the real deal.
We call that singing juice.
That's the real deal. All right. Well, I'm gonna do a little. Little Whiskey Myers. Well, sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see. I wonder if she'll ever see the darker side of me. Is my reflection just a shell of the truth? Am I the living or am I the dying proof? I'm learning to move slow. I'm learning to let go, and I'm learning most things a man my age is supposed to know. I'm learning how to pray a little more every day, and I'm learning to accept the things about me that I can't change. I carry on with a heart of stone and calloused hands. Yeah, sometimes I think I'm crazy, I'm washed up in the brain. As for my youth, I threw most of those years away. I can't even apologize for half the things I've done, and all the time I spent looking down the wrong end of a gun. I'm learning how to pray a little more every day, and I'm learning to accept the things about me that I can't change. I'm learning how to love. I'm learning about the Lord above, and I'm learning that He's given me more than any man could dream of. I carry on with a heart of stone and calloused hands.
learning about the Lord above, and I'm learning that He's giving me more than any man could dream of. I'm learning how to pray a little more every day, and I'm learning that He's giving me more than any man could dream of. I carry on with a heart of stone and calloused hands. Yeah, carry on with a heart of stone and calloused hands.
Some Whiskey Myers. Thank my daughter Katie for that song.
Excellent. Excellent.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I see
Hey.
Tom and Kristen.
Tom and
All
Kristen
right.
are on there. Hey.
Did I say hi to who? Oh, did I? I didn't see David. Where is he?
Hey, and our buddy from Melrose is on. Hey, David. Our Tech Brigade. That's our buddy from Melrose, you know.
David Jones. I didn't. Oh, there he is, up there.
He's way up there.
You know, we're sitting here. One day I'm going to turn the camera around and let you know what's going on in this room. But we're sitting here, and in front of us is about a 65-inch television, and I've got it hooked up to the computer, and so we're watching the video software on one side, and we have the chat on the other side, and there's a bunch of old eyes on this end trying to see what's going on over there.
Trying to keep up with it, man. I'm glad I'm the speed reader.
And Lisa, how are you, buddy? Girl?
I'm glad to see Kristen and Tom on, and we missed them. We've been missing y'all down here in the South. Y'all need to come on down here. It's all good down here.
Yeah, we're getting snow on Thursday.
Yep, heard about that. That's why
74 degrees today.
Well, you know, Georgia was reminding me today of a great night we had with y'all down in Ocala, where I got the ticket for parking in the grass.
Oh, yeah.
When we went to see Lyle Lovett. And so I'm going to do that Lyle Lovett song, Bears. And,
All right.
I'm going to do it in G. She always gets a request or two in, and she can't. Well, it's good to be there. Okay. Well, I'm glad y'all are snuggled up there. It's still cold up there, and y'all got some winter storms coming through up north. I heard. I don't. You know, they said it's going to have flurries. That's all we're going to have, so that's okay. It's going to get cold though. Lyle Lovett said this. Some folks say there ain't no bears in Arkansas. Some folks ain't ever seen a bear at all. Some folks say that bears go around eating babies raw. Some folks got a bear across the hall. Some folks say that bears go around smelling bad. Others say that a bear is honey sweet. Some folks say this bear's the best I ever had. Some folks got a bear up beneath their feet. Some folks drive the bears out in the wilderness. Some to see a bear would pay a fee. Me, I just bear up to my bewildered best. Some folks even seen a bear in me. You know, some folks drive the bears out of the wilderness. Some to see a bear would pay. I just bear up to my bewildered best. Some folks even see the bear in me. So meet a bear and take him out to lunch with you. Even though your friends may stop and stare, just remember that's a bear there in a bunch with you. Just don't come no better than a bear. So meet a bear and take him out to lunch with you. Even though your friends may stop and stare, just remember that's a bear there in a bunch with you. And it just don't come no better than a bear. No, they just don't come no better than a bear. No, they just don't come no better than. They just don't come no better than. They just don't come no better
love it.
Lyle Lovett would have liked that. There's Joe Bowers on there, and Glenn I think he's from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
The
That's
sweetest place on earth.
sweetest
yeah.
place on earth.
And here I thought it was San Francisco. Oh. The musical man cave.
We do have a musical man cave right there, although we do allow girls. Dawn is here.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Well, you know, chief cook and bottle washer, you did a good job on dinner tonight.
She did a
honey.
wonderful job on dinner tonight. She always does.
I was in the kitchen all day today. I got up this morning and I started some sourdough. I had to get the little things going, and you know, you got to keep stretching the bread and doing all of this, and it's in the refrigerator right now. It'll ripen overnight, and I'll cook that tomorrow. But I had to make a couple of loaves of French bread, one for our neighbors and one for us. And I made 5 pounds of pastrami today. Yes, we'll have some of that next week. Okay. Next song. A little train song.
Man said, play one you know, boy.
This is a song from Jim Croce, and it harkens back to the days, I guess, of when the trains served all these little towns. They would actually pull up to factories and farms, and they would pick up their goods and haul them off somewhere. And now they do that with trucks, and then they load the truck on a train. But it was a nice thing for a kid on a day off of school to sit next to the tracks and wait for the train to come by. I don't know, I always got a big kick out of that. And they would always wave at you, and can't do that no more. So this is a song called Train Songs, I guess. No, it's called Railroad Song. I'm sorry, it's Jim Croce. When I was a boy, in the days of the train, I'd sit by the tracks on a warm summer's day, and I'd wave at the brakeman, and he'd wave back at me, while the thunderclouds rolled out of East Tennessee. But the dreams of a boy, they disappear when he's grown. And though I may dream, you know the railroads are gone. Yeah, the tires, they are rotten, and those tracks shot to hell, along with my dreams and that old railroad bell. In my dreams I ride the rails to California, working diners and truck stops along the way, where I'd hop a freight and I'd hide across the border, with a dark-eyed girl beside me all the way. But now the mountains are silent and the railroads are gone, and those coal towns no longer hear those miners at dawn. But that train was so shrill, out its memories to me, while the thunderclouds roll out of East Tennessee.
In my dreams I ride the rails to California, working diners and truck stops along the way, where I'd hop a freight and I'd hide across the border, with a dark-eyed girl beside me all the way. But now the mountains are silent and the railroads are gone, and those coal towns no longer hear those miners at dawn. But that train whistle squeals out its memories to me, while the thunder clouds roll out of East Tennessee, while the thunder clouds roll out of East Tennessee. Jim Croce.
Well done.
Tom Edwards on the mandolin there. How about that? Give that boy a hand.
Well, I got the 7-string mandolin tonight.
7-string mandolin.
I broke the thing, and I have just discovered that they make a 12-string mandolin. And not that I need another mandolin, but you know, I didn't know they made a 12-string mandolin. So I may have to look into that.
They have 7- and 8-string guitars.
They do.
I'm ready to go back down to a 4-string.
Well, you know Arvid. You know he plays that harp guitar.
I know. I hate them guys.
I know. Well, he worked with me on. I'm going to pre-announce. We were just about to finish up the new album. This will be album number 4, and Arvid worked with us on several of the songs, playing his steel guitar, his dobro, and his mellow bar. You know what that is? I didn't know what that was.
I thought it was.
No, a mellow bar. No, it's not a candy bar.
With marshmallows in it.
It hangs on you. It hangs on you like a guitar, but the fretboard is all cogged up at a 45-degree angle, and it has 10 strings on it. And you play it kind of like a dobro, except it's got a completely different sound. It's a mellow bar, M-E-L-O-B-A-R. It's a really neat instrument.
Look, if you get a chance, the other day I saw a round neck guitar.
Round.
Yes, round. Huh. And it had 12 strings or something on it.
Really?
4 bass strings, full set of guitar strings, and all sorts of other stuff. And it rotates like this, so you can start playing and you can turn it and go over here, and you can turn it and go back. And the guy who was playing it actually was making it sound good.
Wow.
It was pretty. I'll send you the link.
Check that out. I don't know about that.
I don't know why people do that. They just make.
So here's a. Well, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
Oh, Lee Holland. Hey,
Lee Holland is on there. Hey, Lee.
Hey, and you're.
So
yeah, we said hello to Joe.
There's a great story. Jimmy Buffett passed away, unfortunately, and just before he passed, he petitioned the Navy to let him participate in a SEAL training exercise where they drop you out of a helicopter wearing full scuba gear. And the admiral told him that he would approve it, but he wouldn't baby him. He had to do it like the SEALs did it. And he said, "That's fine. That's what I want." And so he, right. You know, they almost called them walruses. Did you read that? They don't call them walruses. But anyway, he goes to do this, and they're loading up on the helicopter, and he asked the admiral if he had any last-minute advice for him. And the admiral looked at him and said, "Bubbles up."
That's it.
And so this is the last song that Jimmy wrote and recorded before he passed away. He asked that it not be released until after he passed. This is the most inspirational song. This is Jimmy Buffett got all over it because he was always smiling. The song is called "Bubbles Up." When the world starts to reeling, the pressure drop feeling, we're just treading water each day. There's a way to feel better, be well set to weather storms till the sun shines again. When your compass is spinning and you're lost on your way, like a leaf in the wind, friend, hear me when I say, bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter matter how deep or how far you roam. They will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when your journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There's a light up above. The joy is always enough. Bubbles up. To my friends that are jolly with melancholy knocks, sometimes they let her in. Sit and share stories, flops and of glories, that it ain't half as bad as the bends. Sometimes living's a struggle, it multiplies double. They love it too much, the party to end. Bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when your journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There's a light up above, and the joy is always enough. Bubbles up. So let's pop a cork to the rough and the right, to the bright blazing days, the sweet starry nights. Bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when your journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There's a light up above, and the joy is always enough. Bubbles up. Bubbles up. Bubbles up.
Great song.
The late, great Jimmy Buffett. Oh, don't drop your capo now. You know, I'm surprised being Italian and all that you don't refer to that as a capo. Just saying.
Well, I'm gonna try another bit of this and see how it works.
That's good singing juice there, boy, I'll tell you. You know, I started using that. This is a Smoky Mountain whiskey, and I started using that Smoky Mountain mango habanero whiskey mixed in with my lemonade, and that's my standard singing juice. But thank you, Susan, for this.
Habanero, huh?
Oh yeah, well it kind of burns your throat and it makes it feel good.
Yeah.
Kind of like moonshine.
We were talking about people that were nice and people that weren't, and who were we saying? We were saying something about Don Williams, wasn't it?
Right.
This is a Waylon Jennings song that Don Williams covered, and I like them both. Well, I've held it all in, Lord knows I've tried, but it's a painful awakening in a country boy's life to look in the mirror in total surprise at the hair on my shoulders and the itch in my eyes. Oh man, the light of my life, well, if it should have made you a gentleman's wife. A man, love, light of my life. Oh, if it should have made you a gentleman's wife. Well, it's a measure of people who don't understand the pleasures of life in a hillbilly band. Well, I got my first guitar when I was 14, and that is the truth. Now I'm way past 70, and I'm still wearing jeans. A man, the light of my life, pictured me to a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life, pictured me to a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life, pictured me to a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life, pictured me to a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life.
That's a good song. I don't care who you are.
It is a good tune.
Well, we appreciate you, Susan. It's a, we toast you when we have some of that. It's fun for me because, and what's weird is I miss them when they come up to the mountains every year.
Well, just
but I
like-
see them when I play in St. Augustine.
You know, they came down up in October, I guess, and brought that. And I've been nursing this all that time, and this is the end. So I'll have a little time to recover before you come back again this October. What are you,
Hey,
unrestrained?
there's David on there. David Amovitz?
David, yeah,
Amovitz.
David's been on before.
All right. I mentioned earlier we just finished up recording my fourth album of music. It's going to be probably summertime before we get finished up. We're mixing it now and mastering it and getting it set. So summertime we'll have a CD release show here on the live from Brutus Hollar. I'm gonna do one of the songs off the album right now. This is one written by my big brother Larry Mangum. He was 10 years almost to the day. We were in Ireland in October. He was there in a pub called the Cobblestone. And I didn't get to play in the Cobblestone, but I played at the Temple Bar. But this is a song that Larry wrote after being there. This song is called A Night in Dublin. Take me down to Dublin where the music never ends. The first pint is on me, my boys, the second on me friends. We'll drink to Michael Collins, we'll drink to you and me. When we get to Dublin, the city by the sea. To be sure they're playing music down at the Cobblestone. It's not the kind of music where you ask to sing along. It's real Irish music with the pipers and the flutes. If you want to join in, you give the boys a boot. Oh, take me down to Dublin where the music never ends. The first pint is on me, my boys, the second on me friends. We'll drink to Michael Collins, we'll drink to you and me. When we get to Dublin, the city by the sea. Then the flute begins to play a well-known melody. Then you hear the pipe join in, the penny whistle makes three. Another pipe, another flute, the fiddle starts to play. Isn't me in the room, I feel gently start to sway. Whoa, take me down to Dublin where the music never ends. The first pint is on me, my boys, the second on me friends. We'll drink to Michael Collins, we'll drink to you and me. When we get to Dublin, the city by the sea. Standing at the bar was she with a Guinness in her hand. Think she's looking at me or she's looking at the band. She reaches down beside her, she's got something in her hand. She's here to play the fiddle, boys, not looking for a man. Whoa, take me down to Dublin, where the music never ends. The first pint is on me, my boy, the second on me friends. We'll drink to Michael Collins, we'll drink to you and me. When we get to Dublin, the city by the sea. When we get to Dublin, the city by the sea. And you'll be tickled to know that Georgia made her singing debut on that particular cut on the album.
All right.
We had several extra voices singing the chorus there, so it would sound like we were in the pub. Because when you're in a pub in Ireland and you sing a song they know, everybody sings. It's just the coolest thing in the world.
We just watched The Quiet Man a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
They were singing. They were singing everywhere they were.
They do.
They were.
It's amazing.
Let's try this. I haven't done this in a while.
You know what? Let me not even use that. What is that noise? Are you on the internet?
No. No, she's not.
If you're playing a game, you're on the internet.
Well, I cast no stones, and I build no walls, and I tell the truth whenever truth comes to call, and I try to walk that narrow way, and sometimes I go over the line and I don't make it home till the next day. But I cast no stones. What gives you the right to tell me my business? You good God, man, you're out of your mind. So put up your Bible, or let me get mine. I'm not dragging this whole world to hell. You're wasting my time. I don't talk with Jesus as much as I should. I don't read that good book every day like I could. But I try to stop at the end of the day, and I pray that I hurt nobody and somebody who finds their way. But I cast no stone. What gives you the right to tell me my business? You good God, man, you're out of your mind. Put up your Bible, or let me get mine. I'm not dragging this whole world to hell. You're wasting my time. Well, I cast no stones. What gives you the right to tell me my business?
Oh, good God, man, you're out of your mind. So put up your Bible. Oh, let me get mine. No, I'm not dragging this whole world to hell, wasting my time. Just say a prayer for me, folks. I'll see you somewhere on down the line. That was nice. That was nice. Woo!
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good right
Tom
there.
Edwards on a harmonica.
Well, you know, I get lucky every once in a while. Even if they say about a blind hog, we find a nut every once in a while.
That song was from a fellow named Cody Jinks, if you get a chance to give him a listen. Texas boy.
He's out and about right now. I think he's on tour, I think.
Yeah, he
somewhere. I
is.
saw it,
He is. They say he's an overnight sensation. He's been doing this for 30 years.
Exactly right. Kind of like us. We're overnight sensations, too.
Well,
Speaking of an overnight sensation, we were talking earlier about the really nice folks that used to come out, and still come to the Anderson Music Hall at the fairgrounds, the country music acts, and some friends of mine, they do the catering backstage in the green room for the big acts. And I was asking them who was the nicest of the country music stars, and one of them, they said that was the nicest to them, who treated them really, really well, was Toby Keith. And we lost Toby here a little bit ago, unfortunately. And it's a great line that he got from Clint Eastwood when they were playing golf together. And Toby went to see Keith making his last movie, I guess, and he said, how you do it, man? He said, how you do it? And Clint told him, he said, I just don't let the old man in. And so this is Don't Let the Old Man In. This is for you too, Georgia. Don't let the old man in. I wanna leave this alone. Can't leave it up to him. He's knocking on my door. I knew all of my life that someday it would end. Get up and go outside. Don't let the old man in. Many moons I have lived. My body's weathered and worn. Ask yourself how old you'd be. Didn't know the day you were born. Try to love on your wife and stay close to your friend. Toast each sundown with wine. Let the old man in. Many moons I have lived. My body's weathered and worn. Ask yourself how old you'd be. You didn't know the day you were born. When he rides up on his horse, you feel that cold, bitter wind. Look out your window and smile. Don't let the old man in. Look out your window and smile. Don't let the old man in. Nice. You're looking at a couple of fellas right here on your TV monitor right there that We live by that credo. We don't let the old man in. At least I don't. I know Paul doesn't either. So,
Occasionally.
occasionally. Well, that's why they invented ibuprofen.
No, that's when you call playing the old man card. Every now and then you got to do that, you know.
So you get the senior coffee at McDonald's? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, you know, I was talking to Dawn about that the other day. I said, you know, we never ask for our senior discounts. I got to talk to my brother Joe. I know he knows how to do all that stuff.
Just about every place in the world will give you if you ask. Dunkin' Donut gives a great senior discount.
I got to ask. I don't look old. Come on.
They know you're just touching your beard up with gray, so you'll be taken seriously.
Oh, a while back, I had a friend, a couple of friends, lived over in Murphy, and they were involved somehow in a benefit for a guy who got knocked off his motorcycle by a pickup truck down in Ball Ground, Georgia. And Ball Ground's about an hour and 45 minutes from here, so it's not around the corner. And they asked me if I'd come down and play, and I had the day off, I guess. No, I didn't have the day off. We were going up to Blue Ridge to play after that. So it was kind of like I was halfway to my gig. I was actually past my gig to get there, so it wasn't bad. Anyway, I happened to meet a fella that day named Jimmy Parker. And if y'all know Jimmy, he's out of Nashville, and his tagline is nothing but pure country music. And he is a traditional country artist. Yeah. And he's good at it, too. He's got a beautiful voice. He's an ex-physical education teacher. Huh. And when his wife passed away, he decided to start singing. And he's really good at it. Well, I heard him sing this song, and, at my age, I never imagined that I'd be doing this. Actually, I never imagined I'd be here at this age. I was figuring 50 and out, I don't know. But this is, yes, dear, I owe it all to my wife. This is for you, Jay. Seems like it was only yesterday, but I can't tell you where the years have gone. When I set out to try and find my way, I never thought I would ever take this long. But the years go flying by, just like the white lines in the night. And I press on, oh, I press on. I thought I'd be home by now. This road that I'm running down won't seem to turn around and take me to my hometown. If God didn't give a dime, I wouldn't be who I am. Out here with the lost and found, I thought I'd be home by now. You set out to find out who you are. There's no telling where the road might lead. Well, sometimes the answer's right around the corner, and other times it's further down the street. Oh, but dreams are meant for chasing, and without hesitation I press on. Lord, I press on. I thought I'd be home by now. This road that I'm running down won't seem to turn around and take me to my hometown. If God didn't give a dime, I wouldn't be who I am. Out here with the lost and found, I thought I'd be home by now. Oh, but dreams are meant for chasing, and without hesitation I press on. Oh, I press on. I thought I'd be home by now. This road that I'm running down won't seem to turn around and take me to my hometown. If God didn't give a dime, You know I wouldn't be who I am out here with the lost and found. I thought I'd be home by now, out here with the lost and found. I thought I'd be home by now.
Thought I'd be home by now. I actually did. What was that song about the guy who was in the cottonwood tree? He was I guess he was a homeless man. He was out in the cold, freezing, and he was almost dead. And this guy came and saved him, and he said, you know, I was halfway home, and you interrupted me. What is that song? I was halfway. Was that the name of it? I was halfway home. I just climbed down from a cottonwood tree. You know the song I'm talking about? That's a good little song. Yeah.
It'll come back to you. We have senior moments from time to time.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David, so much.
Thank you.
So John, there's John Krasinski on there. I keep trying to think that he's the guy that was on that TV show.
Which one? Who?
John
Krasinski.
Krasinski is that John Krasinski is that guy's married to. He was on that whatever that show was.
One of my very best friends from New Jersey was a fellow named Bernie Krasinski, who came to see me down in Sarasota at JR's, and then got in a wreck on the 688 highway there between Tampa and Clearwater. Somebody pulled in front of him on his motorcycle.
Highway 60.
Yeah.
Across the Courtney Campbell Causeway.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah. And good friend from New Jersey. He was a motorcycle man, owned a Harley Davidson dealership in Trenton, New Jersey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's tough for advertising.
The stories I could tell. Not on the internet.
So look here now, if you folks have not discovered Jamie Johnson yet, I urge you to look him up. He and Chris Stapleton are trying to outdo each other with which one of them looks the woolliest. Well, they are. They both look like big old woolly bears.
Ain't got nothing on John Moreland.
Anyway, this is one of Jamie's songs. Song is called In Color. Saying, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. It ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was 11. Times were tough back in 35. It's me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm. The Great Depression. If it looks like we were scared to death, a couple of kids just trying to save each other. You should have seen it in color. This one here was taken overseas in the middle of hell in 1943 in the wintertime. Almost see my breath. That was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee, who was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back through the day we left. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. You know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see with those shades of gray keep cover. You should have seen it in color. This one here's my favorite one. It's me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up. Day we said our vow. Can't tell it here, but it was hot that June, and the rose was red. Her eyes were blue. Just look at that smile. I was so proud. That's the story of my life. Right there in black and white. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. You know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray can cover. You should have seen it in color. You should have seen it in color. You should have seen it in color. Song by Jamie Johnson. So David's got a request there for Lillian, who is a friend of his down there battling cancer, brown-eyed girl. You do brown-eyed girl? Yeah. Or we can wait till I come back around again, and I'll do it either way.
I got it, I think. I don't, where is that? Why am I missing? Who am I looking at?
Huh? Tech Brigade.
Oh, okay.
That's David. Our buddy from Melrose.
Well, you know what?
I think he's actually the mayor of Melrose by now.
I heard he was judging some sort of wet T-shirt concert down there for Bike Week.
Really?
Yeah, and I heard his girlfriend won.
I didn't get the memo on that.
It might be scuttlebutt. I don't know. We'll wait for Tom to do that. I think he'll do a better job than I
when he
will.
come back around.
I'm thinking Little John Denver.
Now, you shouldn't talk about him that way. He was a little fella, but Little John Denver.
Yeah, that's right. Rest in peace, Bernie. The stories we could tell, huh, Pete? Well, almost heaven, West Virginia, the Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to a place that I belong to. West Virginia, my mountain mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, a miner's lady, a stranger to blue water. We're dark and dusty, painted on the skies, the misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eyes. Country road, take me home to a place that I belong, back to West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to a place that I belong, back to West Virginia, in the mountain mama, take me home, country road, won't you take me home? country road. John Denver. What is that little symbol next to Tech Brigade there? I can't really understand.
I can't either. What is that?
I don't know.
It looks like a...
Is it a leaf of some illicit
I don't
substance?
know what that is. What is that, David? What is it?
I don't know.
Still, it looks like a Noah symbol.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Maybe they're praying for us in Florida that we don't get the snow they're predicting. Or the coldness. I've already turned most of my barn heaters have turned off. I'm going to turn them back on.
I'll be rolling my fig trees back into the garage again.
I know you will. I saw them. They're putting out some nice leaves out there. Anyway, this is for Lillian, friend down in Florida. I hope she does well with her fight against cancer. It's a horrible thing. Lillian, this is for you. Van Morrison's Brown-Eyed Girl. Whoops. Hey, where did we go? Days when the range came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a singing, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning coffee, our hearts are thumping at you, brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Hey, whatever happened? Tuesday went so slow, going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding all along the waterfall with you, brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Help us out now. You remember when we used to sing sha la 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 di da, sha la 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 di da, la di da. So hard to find my way now that I'm all home by home. I saw you just the other day, oh my, how you have grown. Cast my memory back here, Lord, sometimes I'm overcome. Thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 di da, sha la 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 di da. One more time. Sha la 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 di da, sha la 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 di da, la di da. That was for you,
You said
Lillian.
one more time, you get two more times.
Oh, well, I meant one more time.
I'm starting to feel
before.
like Tommy Smothers over here.
Mama always liked you best.
Jay, I need you to understand that the talking is part of the show. So you just need to be patient with us.
That's right. We call it witty banter
Witty banter.
between songs. That's what we get paid for. Somebody asked me again the other day, how much you charge to play? I said, well, I play for free. I said, I charge a lot to set up the equipment.
That's it. That's it.
I feel a little Rodney Crowell coming on.
Ruh-roh.
Song was called American Dream. You know that song?
I don't know that I do. I might.
I beg your pardon, Mama, what's that you say? My mom was tripping off on Martinique Bay. I think a tropical vacation this year might be the answer to this hillbilly's fear. I think Jamaica in the moonlight, sandy beaches drinking rum every night. We got no money, Mama, but we can go. We split the difference, go to Coconut Grove. Go Viola, an American dream, where we can travel, girl, without an enemy. When it's as easy as closing your eyes, and Dream Jamaica is a big neon sign. Just keep talking, Mama, I can't hear your voice, it tickles down inside my head. I think a tropical vacation this year might be the answer to this hillbilly's bid. I dream Jamaica in the moonlight, sandy beaches drinking rum every night. When it's as easy as closing your eyes, Dream Jamaica is a big neon sign. Just keep talking, Mama, I can't hear your voice, it tickles down inside my head. I think a tropical vacation this year might be the answer to this hillbilly's fear. I dream Jamaica in the moonlight, sandy beaches drinking rum every night. When it's as easy as closing your eyes, Dream Jamaica is a big neon sign. It's as easy as closing your eyes, Dream Jamaica is a big neon sign. I don't think we've ever done that, have we?
I don't think so. I've heard the song before. So fortunately, I sort of knew it. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, David. Thanks for the request, man. We're always glad to help out. Always glad to help out. So my Georgia introduced me to a fellow by the name of Ray LaMontagne. I really didn't know him. He did a concert in Jacksonville not too long ago. This is a great song by his. The song's called Beg, Steal, and Borrow. It's kind of a musician's song. So your hometown is bringing you down. You're drowning in the small talk and the chatter. You're gonna step in the line like your daddy done, punching the time, climbing life's long ladder. You've been howling at the moon like a slack dog fool, breaking every rule that you can throw on. But one of these days is gonna be right soon. You'll find your legs, go and stay gone. Young man, full of big plans, thinking about tomorrow. Young man, gonna make a stand, beg, steal, and you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow. All the friends that you knew in school, they used to be so cool, now they just bore you. Well, look at them now, already pulling the plow, so quick to take the green, like some old mule. Young man, full of big plans, plans, thinking about tomorrow. Young man gonna make a stand, beg, steal, and you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow. Dreaming of the day you're gonna pack your bags, put them miles away. Or just grab your girl and go where no one knows you. What will all the old folks say? So your hometown is bringing you down. You're drowning in the small talk and the chatter. You're gonna step in the line like your daddy done, punching the time, climbing life's long ladder. Young man, full of big plans, thinking about tomorrow. Young man, gonna make a stand, beg, steal, and you borrow. Beg, steal, you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow.
Yeah.
Ray LaMontagne. A D harp, I do. You know I do.
Let's sing this song out to Brubeck. A long-tailed cat was sitting by the old rocking chair. Now he don't realize that there's danger down there. He don't care no rock and rollin' chair's gonna boogie-woogie on his day. He's just swinging his tail to a low-down sycopate. I'm going down to Orleans town on a Dixie holiday. I'll be back home in just about half a week. Yeah, yeah. You may be a symphony, but I believe in song. It's got a catchy melody, so you sing along. You gotta sing along. Yeah, you're gonna sing along. Everybody sing along. Well, oh, they see, they're talking about the girls that work uptown. I don't realize that there's danger down there. No swinging tail, no rock and rollin' girl, they're gonna boogie-woogie on the day. We're just making time on the Dixie holiday. I'm going down to Orleans town to get a pound of feed, to get myself a hunk of that harmony. Yeah, yeah. You may be a symphony, but I believe in song. It's got a catchy melody, so you can sing along. Oh, you gotta sing along. Everybody sing along. Oh, come on, sing along, watch. All you sing is oh my, my. Your daddy's getting older and your cows are going dry. You gotta go bye on the Dixie holiday. Sing it with me, oh my, my. Your daddy's getting older and your cows are going dry. You gotta go bye on the Dixie holiday.
Some old Kenny Loggins. Like that
Loggins
song.
is right.
A good tune.
Kenny Loggins is right. What was that song we were doing earlier that I said we were going to do, and I forgot?
Yeah.
What was that? I forgot what that was now.
Then you can tell me goodbye. That it?
What was it?
Then you can tell me goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crisp and clear.
Well, that's good. That's always good.
That's the way my hair is in the morning.
That's the wrong song. Come on, come here, baby. Where are you at? Come here. Ah, there we go.
Who did this song? Casinos, right?
That might be right.
I think so. We're going to take you back to when the air was clean, sex was dirty, and you didn't dare show a brassiere on TV with a woman in
You
it.
wouldn't dare.
You would not.
Well, we always waited for the new Sears catalog to come out so we could. That's rude. Kiss me each morning for a million years. Hold me each evening by your side. Tell me you love me for a million years. And if it don't work out, and if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Sweeten my coffee with a morning kiss. Soften my dreams with your sighs. Tell me you love me for a million years. Then if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. If you must go, go, I won't grieve. If you wait a lifetime before you leave. But if you must go, oh, I won't tell you no. Just so that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for a million years. If it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. If you must go, go, I won't leave. If you wait a lifetime before you leave. But if you must go, oh, I won't tell you no. Just so that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for a million years. If it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye.
Good tune.
I think that was the Casinos. Now that you
I think that was. I think
channeling
it
the
was.
Casinos.
All right. Digging deep into the music. Yeah, we kind of are.
That's right. It's called the B-side, the deep tracks on the B-side.
Let's see. The B-side, huh? The B-side tracks. Who is that crazy piano player that has a real raspy voice? What's his name? The guy who sang "I'm Better Off Without a Wife." You don't know that guy, huh? Gosh. Anyway, he wrote this next song. Well, my time went so quickly, I ran lickety-splitly out to my old 55.
Tom Waits.
As I pulled away slowly, that's it. I was feeling so holy. God knows I was feeling alive. And now the song's coming home. I'm riding with Lady Love. Freeways causing trouble.
and I lead the parade. Just wishing I stayed a little longer. Lord, don't you know the feeling's getting stronger. 6 in the morning gave me no warning. I had to be on my way. Now the cars are all passing me, those trucks are all flashing me. I'm headed home from your place, and now the song's coming home. I'm riding with ladies' love. Freeways causing troubles. Stars beginning to fade, and I lead the parade. Just wishing I'd stayed a little longer. Lord, don't you know the feeling's getting stronger. And now the sun's coming home. I'm riding with ladies' love. Freeways causing troubles. I'm riding with ladies' love.
Tom waits for no one.
You know, we do that, Gnarlies do that song.
Probably totally different than that.
Oh, 55. No, pretty close.
Pretty close?
Yeah. Keith sings it, does a great job on it. And
Thank you, David. We appreciate
I
that.
might take a moment just to say that we're going to Gnarly Fingers this year. This is our 19th season. We've been together for 19 years now, and we're back at the Peacock. We're going to do a show Memorial Day weekend. So
Need an opening act?
Huh?
Need an opening act?
I think we're going to just do it. We thought we were going to be the opening act, and they told us it's our show. We said, okay, we'll do it. So we're really looking forward to being back at the Peacock Playhouse, and we haven't been there as a band in a while, and it's a great little theater. I'm gonna do another song off of my new album. This is going to be the title track on the album. As the joke is, I bought a new guitar, and I say, if you don't want your wife to yell at you when you get home with a new guitar, write a song for her before she gets home. It's for you, Georgia. Title track on the new album, because you know what they say. And I threw a jazz chord in just for her, because she's a jazz nut. And it goes like this. They say when you fall down on your face, you know what they say when you can't keep up the pace, you know what they say when all you seem to do is lose, but what they don't know is I've got you. Know what they say when your old car just won't start. You know what they say when your old shoes fall apart. You know what they say, sometimes bad things right out of the blue. But what they don't know is I've got you. You know Don't you know, I've never seen one quite like you. I'm so proud that I've got you. You know what they say about bad boys like me. You know what they say about that need to be free. You know what they say, sometimes just might ring true. But what they don't know is I've got you. You know I've been all over the world, and I've seen all kind of girls. Don't you know, I've never seen one quite like you. I'm so proud that I've got you. Yeah, I'm so proud that I've got you. Yeah, I'm so glad that I've got you. That's for you, Georgia. Nice to have inspiration at home, you know. She keeps me honest. A friend of mine was talking about his wife yesterday, and he asked the question. He goes, "Is your wife stubborn?" I said, "Well."
Actually, I've been blessed with a wife who lets me make all the mistakes I want.
Sorry, honey. Sorry.
And no, she never goes back and tells me I told you so. She always says, well, you know, it was the economy. That's why you lost all your money, you know.
I told you so is a wrong thing to say in any relationship.
Oh, I tell
That's
you what,
bad.
I never, ever, ever in my wildest dreams imagined that I would get married. Never saw the need to do it. But when the
She
time,
showed you the way, didn't she?
she showed me why I needed to, yeah. Oh, the stories I could tell. Well, I've been blessed. I mean, how many musicians find a woman like Dawn? I mean, you know, they just don't. I'm trying to think of all the musician friends that I know who's not been divorced. I mean, it's crazy.
That's a good point.
It's a what does he call it? An occupational hazard. But you know, she's been good. But you know, in all
And she's
fairness,
still good.
In all fairness, I gave up the music for a long time to raise the kids. So it's only now that she's getting back to where I'm wild and crazy.
He did do good, didn't he, Cliff?
I did, Cliff.
People say the same thing about me.
Well, you did too.
Well, people still say, "What in the world is that woman doing with you?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't know."
You want to do that wildfire song, or you want to do something different?
Let's do wildfire. We can go out with
We
wildfire.
can go out with that, I guess.
Huh?
That's on the 4th fret, right?
Oh, my bad.
No problem.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah, let's do some wildfire.
From the band formerly known as Mandolin Orange, and I still don't know what their name is now. Shame on me.
We don't know. They're still mandolin orange to us.
Brave men fall with the battle cry, and tears fill the eyes of their loved ones and their brothers in arms. So it went for Joseph Warren. It should have been different. It could have been easy as Frank could have saved him. But a country unborn needs bravery, and it spread like wildfire. Wildfire. From the ashes grew sweet liberty, like the seeds of the pines when the forest burns and they open up to grow and burn again. It should have been different, it could have been easy, but too much money rolled in to ever end slavery. The cry for war spread like wildfire. 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 The Civil War came, the Civil War went. Brother fought brother, the South was spent, but its true demise was hatred, caught down to the years. It should have been different, it could have been easy, but pride has a way of holding from the history, and it burns like wildfire. Wildfire. I was born a southern son from a small southern town where the rebels run wild and they beat their chests. Swear they're gonna rise again. It should have been different, it could have been easy when old Warren died. Fate could have gone with him. But here we are, caught in that wildfire. Wildfire. Wildfire.
Yes, sir. From the group now called
Watch House.
Watch House. Okay.
Watch House. Thank you, Deborah. They appreciate you Googling that for us. We won't forget that now.
Mandolin Orange was a much better. They must have lost that name because of they
Something.
had to be something with their record company, because who would want to give up that name? That was a great name.
That was a great name. I was thinking about getting my mandolin painted orange just for that.
Well, we want to thank you all for tuning in, and I do want to take time here to mention a lot of you folks have been donating to the show, and we really do appreciate it. And there's going to come a day where I'm not going to be able to leave this house, and this might be the only way you're going to see me. So I'm preparing for all of that. But we do thank you so much.
Thinking there's going to be an apocalypse and we're going to be stuck here?
No, I don't know. No, I'm just I'm getting old and infirm, I guess. Well, I'm still firm.
No, you ain't. You ain't. Don't let the old man in. You can't do that.
I'm not. Well, some of the stuff that goes on in the music business kind of it smashes my spirit. I don't know. Anyway, forget all that.
It wears you out too. I mean,
where are you going to be this week, by the way?
I'm going to be at here, and I'm going to be in Helen.
Here in Helen. Okay.
Helen. That's right.
I'm going to be. Where am I going to be? I'm going to be at Living Water on Sunday, and at 2:00, and I think there's going to be a food truck there. We had Voodoo Daddy there last week.
They've got great
lobster
beer and wine,
rolls.
man. I'll tell you, they've got great
They
beer
do,
and wine.
they do,
really
and
do.
they
It's
got
a beautiful
got a
setting.
killer view,
Beautiful setting.
and a really nice folks too. So,
Yep.
all righty, well, we will see y'all next week. Thank you much. Stay safe out there, and get out and listen to some live local music.
Thanks for supporting live music. We
Thank you
appreciate
much.
y'all. Thank you
Thank
very much.
Good night, Jay.
Good night,
everybody.
everybody. Good night.